If you've got one of these guns, let me be clear, don't sell it. Some firearms just keep going. They don't jam, they don't rust, and they don't drop in value. Today, I'm counting down the top 10 guns you should never sell. Firearms are so valuable and significant that partying with them is guaranteed to become your biggest regret. So you never miss content like this. Let's start with number 10. Browning High Power. Trust me, if you've got a Browning High Power sitting in your safe, don't even think about letting it go. This isn't just a gun. It's the last masterpiece from John Browning himself, a swan song of steel and precision. Designed in the early 1932s and adopted by the Belgian military in 1935, this 9mm beauty became the sidearm of choice for over 50 armies. That's not just popularity, that's legacy. The High Power is a single-action semi-automatic that holds 13+1 rounds. The all-steel frame feels like it was forged to fit your hand. Some folks call it the best-feeling pistol ever made, and they're not wrong. It's balanced, smooth, and shoots soft for a 9mm. Even with basic iron sights, this thing stays accurate at distance. Pros: legendary design by John Browning, with beautiful aesthetics, blued steel, wood grips, and vintage patina. Fantastic ergonomics that fit most hands like a glove. Soft shooter with noticeably low recoil for a 9mm. Proven combat history, trusted by over 50 militaries worldwide. Rising collector value. Originals often sell for $1,200 to $1,500 and up. Cons: magazine disconnect safety gives you a heavier trigger pull. Hammer bite risk for folks with larger hands. Tends to shoot slightly high and takes getting used to. Some may prefer modern sights or features. The original magazine capacity of 13 rounds seems limited by today's standards. Number 9. SIG Sauer P226. This isn't just a pistol. It's a warhorse built like a Swiss watch and refined like a German luxury car. Born in Switzerland, perfected in Germany, and now made in the US, the P226 was built for battle, and it shows. Military units, federal agents, and elite police forces all over the world still trust this thing with their lives. The P226 is available in 9mm, 40S and W, and 357 SIG calibers, with a 15+1 standard capacity in 9mm and plenty of extended mag options. It includes a DA/SA trigger with a smooth 10 pounds first pull and a crisp 4.4 pounds single-action follow-up. Sure, the reset is a little long, but drop in the short reset trigger and you've got something special. It's got a 4.4 inches barrel, aluminum alloy frame, stainless CNC slide with nitro finish, and a full-size build that tips the scales at 34 ounces. Not lightweight, but it's solid, and it shoots like a dream. You'll feel the quality the second you chamber a round. Pros: unmatched reliability. Built to run past 20,000 rounds without failure. Exceptional fit, finish, and accuracy even under harsh conditions. Battle-proven design, trusted by Navy SEALs and elite units worldwide. Excellent resale value, especially for West German and Navy models. Modular design allows for caliber conversions with barrel-tarn magazine swaps. Cons: high bore axis equals slightly more muzzle rise than modern designs. Long DA trigger pull can take training to master effectively. Heavier than polymer competitors like Glock and M&P. On the pricey side, with an MSRP around $1,115. Not optics ready and standard configurations. Number 8. Heckler Koch USP. If you've got an HK USP, especially in 45 ACP, don't even think about selling it. This isn't some flashy plastic gun trying to follow trends. This is German engineering at its most uncompromising. The USP was designed to endure. not impress. And that's exactly why it's an absolute keeper. Introduced in 1995, the USP was Heckler Koch's answer to the American law enforcement market. And instead of cutting corners, they overbuilt every aspect of this masterpiece. It's a DASA hammer-fired system with a manual safety and decocker all in one. Chambered in 45 ACP, it holds 12+1 rounds and features a polymer frame mated to a heavy steel slide. Thanks to the recoil reduction system borrowed from the HK Mark 23, it handles that 4-5 punchway better than you'd expect. The shooting experience is deliberate and tactile, and it feels like it'll survive the next 3 world wars. The USP passed NATO's brutal torture tests with flying colors. It's the tank of sidearms, and it looks the part too. Pros: proprietary recoil reduction system makes 45 ACP feel like a 9mm. Overbuilt design that routinely outlasts 50,000+ rounds without major parts failures. Modular trigger group allows for 9 different firing mode configurations. Extreme environmental tolerance functions flawlessly in sand, mud, and water, adopted by elite special forces, including German, KSK, and US SOCOM units. Cons: not optics ready without significant modification. Lacks modern modularity of newer polymer-framed pistols. Early models don't have ambidextrous controls. Bulky grip can be challenging for shooters with smaller hands. Heavy for its size compared to today's lightweight options. Number 7. Glock 19 Gen 5. If you're thinking about offloading your Glock 19 Gen 5, stop right there. This pistol is one of the most reliable, practical, and well-rounded firearms you'll ever own. It's not flashy, it's not exotic, but it works every single time. And if you're a serious shooter, collector, or home defender, you're better off with it. The Gen 5 takes everything Glock got right over the years and smooths out the edges, literally and figuratively. It's striker-fired, polymer-framed, compact, and chambered in 9mm. This model has seen over 5,000 rounds with 0 malfunctions. That's the kind of trust you build a defense plan around. The new Glock Marksman barrel helps you shoot more accurately. The trigger is crisper than the Gen 4. No finger grooves means a more universal fit. You get a flared magwell for faster reloads, ambidextrous slide stop if you want it, and an improved grip texture that's comfortable even for concealed carry. Pros: nearly indestructible reliability. Will function after being buried, frozen, or submerged. Perfect size balance for both concealed carry and home defense applications. Massive aftermarket support with more holsters, parts, and accessories than any other handgun. Simple maintenance with field stripping, requiring no tools. Consistent value retention, unlike most modern polymer pistols. Cons: standard model lacks optics mounting cut for red dots. Factory trigger still not as refined as custom options. Utilitarian aesthetics lack the appeal of more stylish firearms. Magazine release can be difficult to reach for smaller hands. Plastic sights on base models are underwhelming. Retail price around $600, and that's an absolute bargain for the durability and reliability you're getting. Number 6. Lifeguard 22 LR. If the Glock 19 is the workhorse, the Lifeguard is the wild card, and if you've got one, please keep it. This tiny little marvel is more than just a novelty. It's a showpiece, a conversation starter, and possibly the most concealable firearm you'll ever see. We're talking about a folding single-shot 22 LR pistol that literally folds into the size of a credit card. It's about the size of your driver's license, but a whole lot more fun. The barrel is just 2.5 inches, and it only weighs about 7 ounces. It's made from aluminum and steel, and once unfolded, the hidden trigger is revealed, ready to fire a single 22 long rifle round. Now, let's be clear. This isn't your go-to home defense gun. It's not accurate at distance, it's painfully slow to reload, and it only holds 1 round. But that's not the point. The Lifeguard is about ultra-deep concealment and cool factor. It even has a tiny underbarrel compartment that people jokingly call an M&M holder. Pros: unprecedented concealability. Literally fits in your wallet. Ingenious folding design with no external moving parts when closed. Machined from solid aerospace materials, not cheap pot metal. Becomes a talking point in any collection. Guaranteed conversation starter. Limited production runs ensure long-term collector value. Cons: single-shot limitation with extremely slow reload time. Minimal sighting system makes accuracy challenging beyond 7 yards. Tiny grip provides minimal control during recoil. Not practical for serious defensive scenarios. Limited to lower pressure 2LR ammunition only. Priced around $300 to $350, it's affordable enough to keep as a collector's oddity. Number 5. Beretta 92 FS. If you've got a Beretta 92 FS, especially one in good shape, don't let it go. It's a piece of modern military history. From 1985 to 2017, this was the sidearm of the U.S. Armed Forces, designated as the M9. And while times and platforms have changed, the 92 FS remains a beautiful blend of Italian engineering and combat-tested performance. Chambered in 9mm, it's a double action. Single action with a 15+1 capacity, and has that signature open top slide. That design isn't just for looks, it helps reduce jamming and simplifies ejection. The 4.9 inches barrel, steel frame, and 33-ounce weight give it a premium, solid feel in hand. It's smooth, well-balanced, and surprisingly low in recoil. The decocker safety is ambidextrous, and the trigger delivers a heavy double-action first pull of 10 pounds, followed by a crisp single-action shot, which is 4 to 5 pounds. The barrel stays level during cycling thanks to its non-tilting design, helping maintain accuracy from shot to shot. Pros: incredibly smooth shooting with excellent natural pointability. Open slide design reduces malfunctions and makes clearing jams easier. Battle-proven reliability. With over 30 years of U.S. military service, fixed barrel design offers superior accuracy potential over tilting barrels. Instantly recognizable Hollywood status from Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and more. Cons: large grip can be challenging for shooters with smaller hands. Slide-mounted safety works backward compared to most modern pistols. Heavier than polymer alternatives at over 33 ounces unloaded. First, DA trigger pull requires significant training to master. Base models lack modern features like accessory rails. New models run about $650 to $750, but special editions in mint condition and military variants can hit $800 plus. Number 4. Remington 870. If selling your Remington 870 ever crossed your mind, forget it. This shotgun isn't just a firearm, it's a true American icon, and letting it go would be a serious mistake. With over 11 million sold since 1950, the 870 isn't just a pump action, it's a legend. And if you've got a pre-Freedom Group model, even better. That's craftsmanship you just don't find anymore. Built around a steel receiver, not aluminum like most modern pumps, the 870 has earned its place in patrol cars, deer stands, and dusty ranges all across the country. The Express Magnum variant can chamber both 2 and 3, 4 inches and 3 in shells, giving you flexibility for defense, sport, or hunting. Barrel lengths range from 18 to 30 inches, and capacity runs 4+1 or 6+1 depending on your setup. Pros: nearly indestructible steel receiver that will last multiple generations. Unparalleled aftermarket support with more customization options than any shotgun. Versatile platform used for everything from bird hunting to tactical operations. Incredibly smooth and reliable pump action with minimal maintenance requirements. Strong value retention. especially pre-2007 production models. Cons: substantial recoil, especially with Magnum loads and basic stock. Quality control issues reported on newer production models. Stock extractor and ejector can wear over extremely high round counts, heavy compared to aluminum receiver competitors. Factory triggers could be improved for precision shooting. Prices range from $250 for used police trade-ins to $600 plus for tactical or upgraded models. And honestly, a used $870 at $300 is still one of the best values in shotguns today. Number 3. Luger P8. Now, here's a piece you must preserve if you have it in your collection. The Luger P8 is not just a gun. It's a piece of living history. Designed by Georg Luger, patented in 1898, and officially adopted by the German military in 1908. Hence the name P8. This pistol created the 9mm cartridge. That's right, the 9x19mm Luger exists because of this gun. It fires from an 8-round single-stack magazine, weighs just under 30.4 ounces when unloaded, and features a 4-in barrel. The fixed notch and blade sights may be simple, but they still deliver surprising accuracy. It also has a clever loaded chamber indicator. It uses standard 115-grain 9mm, but due to its age and tight tolerances, light loads are recommended to avoid unnecessary wear. Pros: unmatched historical significance as the pistol that introduced the 9mm cartridge. Unique toggle lock action, unlike any modern production handgun. Superior craftsmanship with hand-fitted parts and precision machining. Instantly recognizable profile with significant collector appeal. Strong investment value that consistently outperforms inflation. Cons: complex disassembly procedure requiring specialized knowledge. Sensitive to ammunition quality and can malfunction with modern +P loads. Repair parts are increasingly scarce and expensive. Not suitable for high-volume shooting or harsh conditions, can be finicky with magazine fit and feeding. Prices start around $1,500 to $2,000, with documented military bringbacks hitting a whopping $3,000 to $5,000, or more. Number 2. Beretta M9 A4. The Beretta M9 A4 isn't just an upgraded M9. It's the modern warfighter version of a classic, with a threaded barrel, night sights, and an optics-ready slide. The M9A4 brings old-school reliability into the 21st century with purpose-built precision. You're better off keeping this one because it's only getting better with time. Chambered in 9mm and rocking a DA/SA trigger system, the M9A4 delivers serious performance. It ships with 3 18-round magazines, has a 5.1 inches barrel, and an FDE aluminum alloy frame that's rugged, battle-proven, and built for duty or defense. The tritium 3-dot night sights make low-light shooting a breeze, and the threaded barrel is ready for your favorite suppressor. Pros: factory-ready for both optics and suppressors without custom gunsmithing. Enhanced 18-round capacity gives you 20% more firepower than the original. Improved grip texture and ergonomics fix the slick handling of earlier models. Front cocking serrations add tactical flexibility for press checks. Premium tritium night sights included standard, with no upgrade needed. Cons: premium price point puts it above many competing tactical options. Larger and heavier than comparable modern striker-fired pistols. Requires separate purchase of optics. Mounting plates. A complex trigger system takes more training than striker pistols. Frame-mounted controls can be awkward for some shooting styles. Retailing around $1,100, with street prices closer to $950 to $1.50. This is a premium variant of a proven classic. Number 1. Smith & Wesson Model 29. This isn't just a revolver. It's the revolver. A legend forged in steel, made famous by none other than Dirty Harry. It's got history, muscle, and serious collector value, all wrapped into one beautifully blued beast. The Model 29 is a .44 Magnum 6-shot double single-action revolver built on S&W's large frame. With its 6.5 inches barrel, adjustable rear sight, and signature red ramp front, this thing is designed to deliver power and precision. It weighs in at 47.7 ounces, which helps tame the kick from full power, 44 Magnum loads, but still gives you that satisfying boom at the range. Pros: iconic dirty Harry status with unmatched cinematic legacy, versatile firepower that handles both Magnum and .44 Special, one of the smoothest DASA triggers in revolver history. N-frame platform delivers exceptional accuracy potential, remarkable value, appreciation, especially for vintage models. Cons: recoil with Magnum loads can be punishing even for experienced shooters. Size and weight make it impractical for everyday carry. Requires more maintenance than stainless alternatives. Limited to 6 rounds with slow reload compared to semi-automatics, over-penetration risk makes it less ideal for home defense. Street prices range from $999 to $1,100 for current production models, but vintage pinned and recessed versions easily push $1,500 to $3,000 plus. And there you have it. 10 guns you should never sell. Each one of these firearms carries more than just steel and lead. They carry history, heritage, and serious value. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and tap the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the firearms you love.